Are we live? As my friend Ray from Collecting Classics always says, are we live? Wow. The camera's not opposite, it's not a mirror image. I'm surprised. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. So let's see here. Okay, close. Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. I'm doing an impromptu live stream, which I posted on Instagram and Twitch and Facebook a couple hours ago, saying I'm going to do an impromptu live video. And here I am, rock you like a hurricane. And no one's here. So again, alone again, naturally. But since I've been doing Twitch, 2 times a week, sometimes I throw an impromptu video there, just like off the cuff, which I did last night. I said, let me do it for YouTube because I have how many subscribers? How many subscribers I have here on YouTuber? Excuse me. 86 subscribers. Thank you. Even if you're a bot, thank you. I'm just like, wow. I'm so amazed. So what am I going to talk about? It's freaking Leap Day. It's also... Oh, he's over there. I forgot. Yeah. I redid the TV display because today is Superman's birthday. Dun, 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 dun. So, no one, yeah. Yeah, that's how, well, one of 2 reasons why certain actress got ticked off at me, because either I was upset that she said she was going to participate in my, watch me on my first podcast, technically, on Twitch. And I didn't know till yesterday. I was feeling the feeling and said, oh, the chat, you have to be a follower for a month to do the chat. I didn't know that. And my friend Kenzo on Instagram, he follows me here now and also on Twitch. And then he messaged me on Instagram. He was going to go on the chat, but he couldn't because of the whole month thing. So, yeah, I fixed that. And I read his message like 3 hours after I fixed it. Didn't know. Still learning all these things. So, do I talk about today? Well, today's Superman's birthday, leap year. And diddly do because I had to work. Had some breakfast. My boss gave me a little breakfast sandwich, half a breakfast sandwich from, I don't remember what it was, Taco Bell. It's pretty good. And a little hash brown thing. So, hash brown triangle. So, I was happy with that. Because people starting to irritate me. So, more. So, I've been getting very, not feeling well. That's got to change. I got to get away from the negativity and just tell people what they need to do with themselves. But I do have prepared on a note was to the back of my shopping list. 3-pound bag of Fuji apples, 2 green tomatoes, 2 Roma tomatoes, 1 little thing of strawberries, $2 for a little basket. I do like strawberries. But I figure, well, I got the piece of paper. I'm gonna write down the notes of today. So when I do my Twitch stream on Sunday evening at 5 p.m., I call that my work week because I only work 4 days. Due to I like to keep my health insurance, and the health insurance we have at work sucks. So I need less stress in my life. I need to sell this stuff so I have a whole lot less stress. I still haven't seen the Eternia playset because that's still in the box and still in Orlando. Like, where am I gonna put it? All this really has to just go through everything. But we'll go through that. So I will do that from now on. Keep my notes day by day, not just encompass everything. That's a good sign. Oh, drop my little Funko Pop thing. Hey, look, I got a little tiny Funko. Funko. That's pretty cool. Talk about that in a second. Throw away this trash here. Oh, man, come on. Hair everywhere. Okay. So, Sunday nights, 5 p.m., I do my work week, 4 days. Talk about what's going on Twitch. And Wednesday, around 3 o'clock, I do what did I do for the past 3 days? Which I did another impromptu video afterwards because I spent a long time with the other thing looking at Funko Pops. So, I've got my Funko Pops there. And some more up there. Now, I have one in a track suit specifically for Dunkin' Donuts. That was a special one. It's going to be it's on pre-order till May. So it's got the Dunkin' outfit and the caramel frames, holding an iced coffee and a box of donuts and a special box. So that's by itself. And then, of course, this display has to change too. I talked about if I had the concept of, I don't think I changed that too because the light bleaches out everything. If I had a clock made, a big giant clock, and 12 Funkos per each one, and that's on the other list next to Crow. Or is it that one? Or that one? Crow has that one. Crow has the clock, and that one has a list of Funkos. Right now, 12. I keep losing track. 12. Okay. 13. All 13. That's including the Duncan one and Linrov from back when I was on TV. Cable access TV for Solid Ground. So I got to see if I can do it or pawn it off on a friend to do it for me. I think my friend Everett up north of me. He's good at stuff. Had to be customized my Linrod figure. I have taken, however, Larry out of the box. Now, this is the same figure as Reverend Amagon. Except Reverend Amagon has the shorter hair and glasses. This Larry one will be painted regal purple for the over there, and the sash, the sash. Grape taffy. I can't put a belt on him. It doesn't look right. So I may just draw a little something. I'll figure out something to make it look like his belt. I don't know. It's in a box mainly. You can't justify everything properly, Everything not always correct. I did ask a friend overseas who made the action figure heads me. That's me up there with the proper head and the Funkos and the Star Wars 3 3/4 inch Bespin guard they're both mirror images because of hair part, hair parting on the other side. Boom. So paint him. Uh, James is making me a 1-inch scale lamb because I had the other one. I don't know where it is. I had it, and I just maybe that was a sacrificial lamb because I have that in the. Go watch Kelly Creator Caper on YouTube. It's all 3 episodes put into a movie. It's must see TV, cable access TV. So he's gonna make me a little lamb to put in the box with Larry, which I finished painting. And how do I grab his accessory? I was like, well, maybe he would have a Funko or something. I don't know. I overthink and then I don't think enough. I gave him a cat. But I do have a porpoise. So when I finish painting everything, it'll be all nice and pretty. But this, you know, I thought of as I was working on the idea. Larry has to be painted too, so maybe just push it off to Everett or so. That's all 13. Number 14, Laird, because I own 2 square feet of land in Scotland with a tree planted there, which when I do win the lottery, I'm going to see my brother in the UK, Richard, and his wife, Kirsty. Hopefully I won't get any freaky bugs in my luggage or cat or the cat leaving freaky bugs in the suitcase. But I'm going to see if we can travel to Scotland because he is Scottish. His family is Scottish. So we'll go and see pull up the coordinates and say, there it is. There's my 2 square foot plot of land with a tree on it. That'll be great. But that doesn't really declare me as Scottish. It just means an American owns a plot of land in Scotland. Still, this is my broadcast, so I can say what I want. Unlike, I will not mention the name of the person who runs this game show in Australia, who stated to my cohorts and friends, and one is my producer, of The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, told Christian and Dave's my producer. Shh. Talk show. Shh. We'll talk about that later. Dave said to me before we started the show yesterday. Tuesday. Wow. This is Thursday. Tomorrow's March 1st. I'll change the display tomorrow. He said he never got his title of Lord from owning a 1 square foot of land in Australia. It's like, And in my mind was, well, I don't feel bad now because you didn't offer it to me or to Dr. Freedom or anyone else. It's Dave and Christian was off. Was I'm going to take care of that for you. Well, where is it? Had customers say someone gave him a piece of paper saying, "Oh, that star right there, that's your star." At least I have land to prove it. As in Scotland. Yeah. It's just connection, hello, stuff like that. And I forgot I'm hitting this as broadcast too. Podcast. Broadcast and podcast. Broadcast to podcast. I think it's on YouTube Music. I have yet to look. But that's the only place these podcasts can go. It's like, where else would it go? And I just blindsided the fact there's YouTube Music. So I must be on YouTube Music too. It has to be. There's no other place I could be. I mean, I'm on Spotify under The Legend of Traveling TARDIS. I listened to it one day, just fiddling through. It's like, oh, I'm on Spotify. Oh. And if I didn't piss off my producer, I would have still been on an Internet Movie Database and I didn't even know I was on in the first place. Oh. Anyway. So I could put Tom back on the TV display while I have some room. It's a bowling ball. He's holding a bowling ball. It looks like a freaking head. It's weird. Put down, Larry. So Me with younger hair. Come on, lift your arm. Arm doesn't hurt that bad. Eh, eh. It's the weirdest thing. I said, "Oh, it's a bowling ball," and the concept of it is, it looks like it's very poorly done bowling ball. It's like, "Oh, like what do I do there? Oh, it's a bowling ball." So hold it like that instead of that. Like, "Oh," and a pizza box. I got my pizza, pizza, pizza. So then I go, well, if I had to display, what 12 figures would I display? And based on all this, it's gonna. I can't even really go any higher for the other ones. I didn't expect to go any higher than 8, but it just kept growing. So, well, since I do own the land, I put the certificate on for my birthday next month. But I still own it. As the coordinates are there, but the printed certificate will say the digital certificate says it too. But I wanted to have the printed stick it in a file wherever I find my paperwork to be that I'm an ordained minister. All that stuff. Oh, you're declared a saint as well. Oh, thank you. And you have an honorary Doctor of Divinity degree, and so I can call myself doctor. And since I own a plot of land in Scotland, that makes me British in a way. So that means I can be the doctor. Urgh! Does that mean my doctor speaks Scottish? I never thought of my doctor speaking Scottish. I can speak with an English accent. Unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent. I'll keep it as English accent, much like David Tennant. He keeps his anglicized accent. It's like my name was anglicized. Anyway, so I keep going back and forth between him and my ex-girlfriend, not the ex-internet love of my life who's never responded to me. So that means she doesn't care one bit about me at all. She just loved me because I was on her Twitch stream. I'm bitter. I'm Pisces. What do you expect? I was trying to do the Oreo cookies last night, the review, which is on YouTube. But talking about Oreo cookies, not one person. I sent out to like 1,000 people would have known I have them on video right now, live. But the Oreos, and I kept doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I couldn't combine them. I'd make a double stuff. That was it. I go back on our Twitch stream watching, like, and then a song pops up when I'm listening to it, like, oh. I'm only wearing this because they're noise canceling ish, so I don't have to hear the background. So I was talking to my ex-girlfriend, real life ex-girlfriend, and my brother in England. It's like, well, I'm going to have a pop called Laird because it describes, that I'm now as my brother. He's my brother now. My brother said, I said, Lord or Laird? He said, Scotland, Laird. So I went with that. I have the white shirt, but I have somehow painted tartan. I had the tartan green with the little blue and the stripes. I got little swatches, little fabric with little two ends on there. I got that saved. I got a scarf to go across the chest saved, and little bits and pieces I have saved on eBay. No one has offered me any deals. I really got to check back on that afterwards. See if there's enough because I don't want to overpay because they go higher. Say no, I don't want to do that. Just want to have enough. And to do the Funko Pop, I have I'm gonna do a white shirt, white collared shirt. I just have it on there as much as I can. See how it can be done. So white shirt, black pants, black shoes. That came back again. Every time I look, every so often things just change on for outfits and such. Like why? Well, for the Tasty K, which is the Valentine's one, which has the The beads, that blue hooded sweatshirt does not exist. It went back to pink, blue and pink kind of thing. Like, I got the blue, matches my Ron Johns. And I had little strings to make look like beads, that's unique. But when I did him, is I didn't have black shoes. So it's back and forth. Some things you can't separate like this. When I do Larry, I have to paint. I think I had blue jeans on, so it doesn't matter. But when I do Laird, it'd be a white shirt, but I have it painted with the tartan colors. I decided I will go with the golf club because I did play golf once. And I also played on a video game. We had a little ball in there, you go thump with the finger with your thumbs. And I had to put a sign saying, "Do not hit the screen." Because these would go slunk, you know. It's all with the thumbs. Your freaking thumbs. But you get a bunch of drunken retards playing video games. Anyway, so he's going to have a golf club and a plant because I'm planting a tree in Scotland. So that says for that. Then I was going with, well, what could I had the idea of, I'm missing all these accessories, can't buy them separately. So if I do one Lord President, and I don't have the whole headdress and it wouldn't even fit in the box, but I use the same thing. Would I go with the white with a little bit of, hey, Kenzo, thank you. Hi. I'm glad you came up because no one else wants to be here. Yes, doing a quick live thing and basically what I did in Twitch, but on YouTube. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. That'd be great. I get the Scottish thing going. So when I do the Lord President, which actually means Guardians of Gallifrey, it's going to be white with gold. Then the other one's going to be red with silver. And I'm calling that one the VP of the GOG because I was vice president of the Guardians of Gallifrey, leading to Lord President. So just so I can have those accessories. Meaning the Lord President has, oh, thank you. Thank you, very nice. Lord President will have a gold staff and a chess piece. The Black King. This is kind of fitting, in charge. While the Vice President has a guitar, and I'm not sure yet. Either holds a sign that says pop, which is kind of redundant because the boxes say pop, or drumsticks, because I got my drumsticks behind me, and I have a guitar somewhere. I have a fake guitar, which is not really that fake. You can actually play it from Dollar Tree. It sounds kind of like ding, ring, ring, ring. So that's my electric guitar, but a real guitar is somewhere else. Another real guitar, acoustic guitar. 2 real acoustic guitars are somewhere. That's a toy guitar. We got another guitar. That can't play whatsoever. I let Surf Cruiser hold on to it. Surf Cruiser. Hey. So I'm giving the vice president all the accessories because I want the accessories. Then I thought of four more when the other 2 come in. Well, the other one's in May. The birthday one. What's athletes or high school, they have those varsity jackets kind of thing with the solid denim and the different stripe color there. I got one from Sears. It was black with the white sleeves, and that's what they have for Funko. And I got a little Funko thing on there. I said, "Oh, that's pretty awesome." And I got these stickers because I had to go with Linrov and order because I didn't get it for Sloppy Joe Taco. My ex-internet interest said they're talking about someone making sloppy joes on tacos. I said, "That'd be my stage name." She said, "That'd be your prawn name?" A devilish look on her face. It's like, "Okay." And even though we don't talk well, we never did. The only time she talked to me was on Instagram. No, I messaged her on Instagram. The only time she talks to me is on Twitch, on this live. And we I supposedly talked to her on another channel. She follows me there. I only follow her when it's free. I have nothing to show there, but it's interesting that I have 10 followers. 10 women following me. Only on that page. And it leads back to YouTube. That's just weird. So I didn't get the sticker right. So the sticker I ordered, like, free, it says Taco Cat. So like I'm gonna put on the front of the shirt. When I get it, and I'm gonna put on the front there. Or maybe the back. Maybe the front. The silliness of it. Say, hey, they call me Sloppy Joe Taco, and I like them taco. But for um my birthday one, because like, wow, it's cool. I'm going to also put it with birthday cake and a party hat, which party hats. Oh yes, just like race car, taco cat. It's very strange. Like the orange bird has the party hat, which will go on the tree when I do this. When I change it tomorrow. But on the back of the shirt, it's like, what do I want a Funko sticker? Like, nah, that's kind of weird. It's already a Funko thing. It's got on the front there. There is a cheesy and hot stuff, which I was like, wait, cheesy, hot stuff. One of them could be on there. I don't know. Or the number one. Or the number one. Number one. Engage. So we'll see. I mean, it's on the back of it. So it wouldn't really be seen. But I will go through every Funko Pop, take them all out. So I was like, I'm thinking all these different names. Every single one has a different name, honestly, except for the Dunkin' Donuts one. It says Tasty Cake because it's unique. But everything else, 17 different Funko Pops at me. I mean, like I said, I just want to grab it again. The blue hooded sweatshirt has little Cupid has a Valentine's card holding his hand. Got the bear, but he's too heavy. I know. If I had more heads than myself for action figures, I would do that too. Right now, I have the Valyard, which I took one of the characters from Doctor Who. I like the outfit, and he has sunglasses. So it's like so unique. I trimmed it because it wouldn't fit right in the other one, but I put it back on that one. I was like, I messed up. But it's the figures. Things happen. So the Valyard figure of me is wearing sunglasses. Why? Because it's funny, and because when I go outside, they change. The figure of me, which I got glasses off of another figure. Focus. Focus for Kenzo. There we go. It's thank you. I don't know why he's not focused because too much of there it is. Glasses came off another figure, so I had to break the stem just to fit it properly. So he has a mark on his nose. He's got some marks. Thank you. That'd be awesome. Yeah. I wish I had a 3D printer, so I'm just depending on everyone else. He's got some scratch marks on those, but then again, I got scratch marks everywhere too. So it's fitting. It's me. I got scratch marks. And ironically, this outfit back in the day, I put together an outfit. I had a lab coat, white shirt, buttons. I was had a different name at the time, and I could literally paint the shirt because it comes off. I think does it? Does it come off? Yeah, it does come off. I know it comes. Yeah, it comes off because maybe was it the other one? This was Doctor Constantine. Yeah, this is Doctor Constantine. I had a white shirt, and at the time when I was still with my ex girlfriend, I had the Build a Bear, right? And her her cat passed away. So I did Dr. Kittyman. Got everything that put together me, and had the lab coat had to be done separately because it wasn't available in stores. He had a vest. So the only thing that separated me from Dr. Kittyman was a vest. And then one day I was at Target. They had a vest. So I put together the outfit, took a picture of the two of us. We're outside. Like, so no matter how things ever came, and we're still friends. We're friends again. She has Dr. Kittyman, and I still have the outfit. The original idea was this was when I wore the lab coat was a Doctor Who story. That's my character. That's my outfit. Eh, I brought it back again for second timeline. Yes, it did. I did it for video footage for the film, which I never completed, but it was the original character, not the second character. Spoilers. I don't want to say too much. But I got the 4 Funko Pops, which I ordered 2 at a time because I have free shipping. That'd be cool. But, yeah, I wish I had 3D printers. So many things I like to get done. And that's beyond the Funko. But let's go. Oh, my friend, you're the only one that's on here. I'm grateful to you. As for also subscribing to my Twitch and YouTube. Depends why you're here on YouTube. Can I zoom? Can I zoom in this live thing? I cannot zoom. Don't let me zoom. Share stream. Share. Share. Well. Okay. So there's Optimus Prime with his right arm taken off. And the only one I could find for the new comic book was a G2 Megatron arm. Silly me. I have one somewhere, but I got another one. And it's not all silver because this Megatron is a tank. So they did not give him a silver arm, they gave him a black arm. Just for the sake of matching the color scheme. So I could technically paint in all silver if I felt like that, which I still might, because on the picture it looks like the picture looks like it's a little more silver on the top, but it's not. So I could do that, taking his arm off and sticking it on top of his prime, which I had the problem doing so because I would have to heat up the arm, and by heating up the arm, I wouldn't be able to paint to fall off. So stuff has to be sold. You can't keep everything forever. So I do want to have that taken care of. Just have Optimus Prime with Megatron's arm like in a comic book. But right now he's one arm next to Obi-Wan with his Obi-Wan has a rifle, a pistol. Because I don't know where I put the little lightsabers. Let's see what else came in here. I want to see one thing I didn't open in the bag. Okay. This one was in a bag. The other ones came in a box. I felt if I wanted to, I could do this. I got a couple Doctor Who's, Doctors of Doctor Who, Ninth Doctor, and 12th Doctor. Because I did wear the outfits. I do have my own outfits. Here's a Ninth Doctor, all scuffed up face. Scuffed up is right. I was thinking I could pull off the bodies. It's loose enough, but it won't. Maybe I can just clean it. It's loose head. It has a banana too. I love bananas. Maybe I can clean them. Hopefully, we sell them later. I think I put the head off. That's shameful. Okay, making a mess on the floor. This is something my friend, my best friend since high school, my brother, basically, who takes me to Disney every year, could not get for me. And I don't know if my brother in England got one because he wasn't there. This was a hotel. And if I can open it, this bubble wrap. But I did get my brother in England something he wanted. He forgot. So, oh yeah, he subscribes his page too, but he doesn't watch the videos. He's probably asleep now. No. They do? I don't know, Kenzo. It's just kind of like. Oh. Wibbity, wibbity, wibbity. Ninth Doctor's possessed by a demon. Head keeps spinning around. If I can clean him, because this was the exclusive because he had a banana. I have the outfit. He's a bit top heavy. He's quite top heavy. He keeps falling over. He's top heavy. He keeps falling over. He needs a stand. And he has no peg on his foot. That's not good. Pooga booga 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 boo. Maybe it's always me. Always things have issues. I don't know. I don't know how much. Well, I got this. I don't have the figure because it costs way too much, nor the other dude. But this was a decent price enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna get this. I like it. I like the color scheme. So this is of course, it's got the big feet, which I don't know why. Why Disney? Why? Why'd you do something so daft as usual? Disney, you're daft. Just type in hello. Because Kenzo, you're here. I have someone else watching. Maybe it's a bot. I keep thinking, that's who's watching me on Twitch because you didn't subscribe yet. So I was thinking, well, I have a bot watching me. I just have someone. And if anything comes about on my other fan page, those 10 ladies will be very happy to see what I got. Mm-hmm. I'd be happy too. So, hey, ladies, look at this. So it's just me. I cannot get the head off of these bodies. Maybe hot water. Anything with hot water works. So he's got the first sonic screwdriver. So let's see. I do have this outfit too. I wore the Ninth Doctor's outfit in, Ninth Doctor's outfit in my film. I do have the 12th Doctor's outfit. And when oh shoot, I need to start cleaning the other room because I want to get my Master's outfit again. Yeah, usually with everything, mostly everything. So get a cup of hot water because that's how I did the Masters of the Universe. I didn't do that the first time. I screwed up my Man at Arms figure. I ended up getting another one, fortunately. And it's all just a hot boiling cup of water. It's so simple. A caveman could do it. No, I put bids down and I won both bids, and so I got another. It says not so loose, so he stands quite nicely. The other 12th Doctor does not stand nicely. That 12th Doctor stands nicely. This one doesn't. 9th and 12th here do not stand nicely. So I got to boil their heads off. Well, I'm gonna clean as much as I can for 9th, and then say, yeah, here's the exclusive. Doesn't stand, so figure it out. Oh, I got coupons for Subway. I forgot. Subway. Eat flesh. I've got custom forms because I got to send my brother his birthday present. He's worried about the price. It's like, well, don't worry about the price. It's for your birthday. I didn't get this. It's kind of weird. But it brings back the days of Shakey's Pizza. Once upon a time, across the street from me was the Boy Scouts of America. And behind the Boy Scouts, Time Scales, hello, sir. I watched you yesterday. I watched the interview you had, but I only made the 2 comments, which I'll bring up that one comment in a moment. And to you, sir, greetings from Middle Child Syndrome, Georgia, but close to San Francisco. I hope things are good for you there. Just saying, that's my word. Where I used to live in the city, so I was born here in the city with my back against the wall. Orlando, had Boy Scouts of America across the street. Then you go past Boy Scouts, behind, there's a parking lot, Shakey's Pizza. So I enjoyed many times there. Oh, I love Shakey's Pizza. They went away, never came back. I went to one in Warner Robins, Georgia. It was not the same. Things never the same as you expect because different locations. I think I got this from California. It's weird, isn't it? Yes, yes, I had wind here as well. And tomorrow is supposed to be 80% freaking chance of rain all day long. All night. Then it's supposed to go into 70s. It's weird. Let's see. When Timescales did the interview with Borna, as is listed there, there's a lot of big finish. Wow, and the man is self-taught playing guitar. It's like, God, I wish. That's why I have guitars. My dad has a guitar. My mom, they can still play some bits. I got the keyboard behind me. That's Von Bolt from James Von Bolt. I can call him a friend of mine in Vegas. He's waiting for me. He said, tell me when you're coming to Vegas. Maybe you'll let me sing. Keyboard somewhere back there. Drumsticks are there. I got them because my friend Jimmy plays. But Borna, oh my God, the guy's magnificent. I wish I had that talent. I mean, I used to be an actor, and I got tell you this. My late director, Paul Wegman, he still looks down on me and shakes his head. Someone interviewed him one time after I did the second play, the Crucifer Blood, which I'm still trying to get someone to get information from someone else because he works at the college about who was Sherlock Holmes when I was in the play, because I have no memory of names ever. Because he made one appearance, or maybe he was in one season of Melrose Place. That just drives me nuts. Maybe he just had a guest spot. I don't know. I was supposed to promise that to someone else. Well, Nico on X's for Show. You can catch them on YouTube and Facebook. They didn't have a show last night, but they should have a show on Saturday and Sunday. Wow. Recording. It was a recording van. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That explains the location. He was in a recording van. Holy mackerel. We'll get to the comment I stated for time scales in a moment. But remembering things? My God, my late director said, when someone interviewed me, said my name. Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of leery about it. Well, time scales knows my name. He watches The Legend of Trying TARDIS, and that's the first thing is the Reverend Amagon, Tasty Cake himself, Tom Kosak. There it is. He lives in Germany, and the fan is connected to a server in Germany. Wow, the talent, my God. But Paul said to this student, "Oh, to the van. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, to have a fan connected to the server. We still need a fan connected to the server. You got to keep that generating. So, in both senses, it does make sense." He said, "Tom Kosak doesn't know his lines. Doesn't can't remember his lines. Doesn't know his blocking. Can't do anything right. Then that son of a does everything right. He's a effing a-hole." And my friend at the time, who I had a big crush on, we never really, that was my fault too. She said, "That's a compliment." I know, because he would badmouth everyone, but only those he works with and cares about. So I miss that man. He was the gay uncle I never had. Didn't matter he's gay or not. I love that man. He was extremely talented. He was a New York actor. He had history. He had Shakespearean training. This man was a brilliant. I say gay because he died of AIDS complications, HIV complications. That's I was saying if I go back in time and he would yell at me to no end and say, "Don't." But can I do that? Can you go back in time and prevent that death from happening? No. I would go back in time and see him, not the end, but towards the end. It's like, I'm sorry, Paul. I'm sorry I failed you in that acting. But I did TV show, guest spots. But I'm gonna have a talk show. I'm on The Legend of Driving TARDIS sometimes. And my friend Dave, who's produces a lot of this stuff, he's gonna produce for me. So that's something. That's always hindsight is 2020. But when I was watching timescales, there was an interview yesterday with Borna. It was mentioned about the Men in Blacks. That's why I had to make that comment. I can do it because it's my show, and no one else is watching my show. So maybe the other 86 people might come about. Once upon a time, very long time ago, my grandmother, God rest her soul, was coming home from bingo. She saw something in the sky. Okay, no, never mind, because doesn't want to believe anything. The next day, there was a black Cadillac, old time car. It was also the 80s, so so a black Cadillac pulls into the driveway, And honest to God, because she never mentioned this. She mentioned it a couple times. She has ghost stories. She has Elvis stories. It's all legitimate because there's always others there. She said 2 guys came out of the black car wearing the suits. They were the men in black. See, uh, that's it has nothing, and the sad part is catching the HIV was nothing. It was just anyone had caught the virus. That's the sad thing to say is it was a gay disease. It wasn't. It was just, it passed on, and that's how it happened, but it was focused that way. So when me say that my by influence that from my director because how flamboyant he is. Brilliant man. And he had a raspy voice because he smoked so much. And I was like, yeah, Tom Kosak doesn't know his lines. Camera's vlogging, can't do anything right. Then that son of a bitch with the go up on stage, I think perfect. He's a asshole. And just that you can hear that raspiness when I was told that. And that's why I said on one of my videos when I finally got the date right of when it's passing. And when they saw me one time, like, what are you doing? Why didn't you do anything? Like, Paul. I called him one time. Said, how'd you get my damn number? It's like, Julia had the phone number posted on the board. Damn it. And he hung up on me. And that was one of his plays, Christopher Blood. Oh, the Man in Black delivering the unfinished big finish tapes. Yeah, yeah. But honestly, two two gentlemen were the Men in Black. Sunglasses. She said that. I don't remember if she said the fedora, but said they came up to the door and asked her, did she see anything last night? And she says, "Yeah, I saw some light in there." But that's all she remembers. She remembers that much, but doesn't remember anything else. That's the statement is when you don't ask any further, like, wait a minute. Because the idea of 2 guys in a black sedan coming up to the door in the black suits with the sunglasses asking, "Did you see anything?" Like, okay. She had a neighbor across the street. It was Jack. I can never remember his last name. Sweetest old man. He had a beer bottle just because, older dudes had the beer bottle and a hammer in his hand because he was working in his garage, carport, tinkering with things. He was a builder. He passed away, and his wife put his ashes in the closet. Sold the house to a nice young couple with a little girl. The young girl comes up to my grandmother and next door neighbor and says, "Who's the man in our carport?" What? Yeah, she described Jack with beer bottle in one hand and a hammer in another. And at nighttime, they could hear hammering. I said, "We don't know." Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. Jack was so happy in his carport, his soul did not want to leave. And one person said, "Oh, they're on a different time frequencies." I can't remember the words. So, you know, so is Jack. But he wanted to stay in his home. They sold the house. New people moved in, but nothing was ever mentioned again because it was never asked again. My grandmother passed, and she went to Pennsylvania staying with relatives. She passed, and we never go back to see next door and say anything happened about Jack. So got Men in Black, got a ghost story. She met Elvis when he was stationed in Germany because my grandfather was commanding officer. My dad was so young and said, "Oh my God, it's Elvis! It's Elvis! Who? Elvis Presley!" And she would go up to him and say, "Hi, hello," and "My husband is your commanding officer." And then that night, he came to the officer's place with the drinks and everything, the officer's room, and he brought her a bouquet of flowers. And of course, soon after, he met Priscilla, and everything fell from there. Especially when Priscilla got in Scientology. Anyway, so that's my stories. Men in Black are real. I just want to throw it in yesterday's chat. Like, well, I know all there is to know about the crying game, all that stuff. Okay, I just wanted to keep this about an hour, so I'm good. I'm good there. I need to work on my Twitch stuff. Because yesterday I was going through Twitch saying, well, what can I do? What am I going to do about these Funko Pops? And then end up going, I want to have 4 Funko Pops made. Layered, because I post on Facebook that I own 2 square feet of land with a tree in Scotland. So that doesn't make me Scottish, but tit for tat. So I have the tartan shirt painted on, go to the golf club, and plant. So that fits. Lord President, because I was Lord President of the Guardians of Gallifrey. Oh, cool. Thank you, Timescales, for showing up. Yeah, I'm going to end this video soon. So Kenzo can go about his way as well. Go about their way as well. I appreciate you showing up. So from 1 Funko Pop to 4 Funko Pops, 17 Funko Pops. I got all these things to do. Painting, everything else. Ah, Kenzo's painting. Okay. Thank you, sir. Cheers. Another self-taught guitarist. God, I wish I had that talent. I do. I still got all this cleaning. I figured out that stupid cubicle thing, so I'm happy with that. I had to get a tutor to help me, but I got it together. So, yeah, I haven't done a live YouTube video in a while. I just wanted to get out there for February 29th. Hopefully I got the other 80-some people to watch this. But it was a good show. Good show. Thank you, Timescales. Thank you, Kenzo Creations. Trying to get expanding here and there. So Sunday nights, 5 p.m., Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m. on Twitch. Despite that, the love of my life does not want anything to do with me anymore, but she told me I should do it. You too, thank you. Please like, subscribe, share, comment on YouTube and the Facebook fan page, Tasty Cake on the socials. I'm going to end this live video. Appreciate my guests popping in for the chat. And what was my lines again? Oh, yeah. Really don't have a proper ending. So let's leave it there.